In this old guy DIY video, I'll demonstrate how to make a little $10 device that safely and humanely allows critters to get out of the attic. So at various houses I've had over the years and my friends' houses, sometimes you hear something up in the attic at night and you're not sure if it's flying squirrels or bats. But you know, if you go around the exterior of the house and you find where the hole is and you plug the hole off, the critters are just going to die in the attic. So what I've done in the past is create this little device. It costs about 10 bucks. It consists of one OldGuyDIY Flex Flash 3-inch piece of material that comes from Home Depot for $6, a 90-degree elbow, 2-inch diameter PVC, and then 1 foot of PVC pipe. And in some cases, depending on the contour of the house, you need some kind of standoff. For the sake of demonstration here, I just took a 2x4, put a couple of 3-inch screws in it with 2 zip ties to show how that kind of squares it up to the wall. But using this technique, you find the hole, and then this thing is flexible, so you can wrap it around all kinds of different shapes of the eave and just put in however many screws or staples you need to close the thing off. So then, based on what I've read, the critters that are up in the attic will still feel the airflow that comes through this chute. When they feel the airflow, when it's time for them to go outside to get something to eat or whatever reason they have to go outside, they come over here, they bail out the chute, and then when they try to come back later, the PVC is too slick and they're unable to get back into the building. So generally when I'm using this, I leave it up for about a week or until the homeowner says I don't hear anything upstairs anymore. Then in the middle of the day when everything is light, I go back, I take this little fixture off, and then I just plug up the hole with wood or whatever material it takes, and hopefully their critters have escaped. They'll go find a home someplace else, and they no longer irritate the homeowner or potentially chew on wires or insulation or whatever might happen inside the house. This is the critter's view from the inside. So I suspect he's up there in the attic minding his own business. He thinks, oh, fresh air, cool. I'm going out that hole right there. And once he's gone, there's no coming back. I go to Home Depot and I buy this 3-inch Flex Flash for about 6 bucks. That's designed to be the roof flashing for a vent stack. And I just get a 90-degree elbow that costs about 4 bucks. That's a 2-inch elbow. And then take a 12-inch piece of 2-inch PVC, and I'll join these parts together and show you how this little thing works. The first thing to do is just mate that 90-degree elbow and the 12-inch PVC together by hand. There's no need to use the glue. And then I'm going to take this and put it right in here, and you'll see how this thing works. Then I just insert that 90-degree elbow and the 2-inch PVC elbow perfectly. And then I take this thing and I put it up against the building. Whatever type of critter is up in the attic will feel the airflow, or they might see the light, and they'll come to this thing to escape. And then once they go out to shoot effectively, you know, they come down the PVC, but when they try to come back later, the PVC is too slick, and whether it's bats or flying squirrels, they can't re-enter the building. So when you have a building like a buddy of mine where I'm headed tomorrow, there's one corner of the eave that looks like some kind of critter ate it open. So there's a little hole there that's about 1.5 inches square. And by using this thing with the flexible flashing, I can wrap it around and do whatever it is that I need to do and just shoot a couple of wood screws in to hold it. But the flexible flashing contours to the shape of the house that you're working on, so it sticks on there nicely. And you just leave it there for a week or so. When you stop hearing noise in the attic, you know the critters are gone. Go up and just seal off the hole. Take this thing away from the outside of your house, and it's ready to use someplace else. So I hope this little idea helped you. It worked great for me, particularly on flying squirrels and shacks in the various parts of the Midwest. And I hope it'll help you solve your critter problem also. Have a great day.